There's a free resource you can use online called image2go.com. I'll put a link to it in the video description. It is free. You get some free credits every day or some free transactions every day. I'm going to show you in this video how to restore old photographs and old illustrations. Let's jump in. So on the main page here, this is img2go.com. I'm going to click this apps button right here. And from here, I'm going to see all the different AI tools that are offered. And the one that we're going to check out right now is this one called Image Restoration using AI, Restore Old Photos. I'm going to click Open App. And it's pretty easy to do. You just upload your file right here. So I'm going to click this blue button and pick the photo from my hard drive. Okay, and I've got two photos here. We're going to select the first one right there. I'm going to click Open. And we can see it's uploading on the left-hand side. Okay, and it says Ready. And then this settings here says Remove Scratches, enables the processor to remove scratches from old photos. We'll say yes, and I'm going to click the Restore Now button right here. And we can see it's processing. It does take some time. This is a free tool. You get 2 free photo restorations per day completely for free. Now I've logged in, I've created a free account, but you don't even have to do that to use the free photo restoration tool. All right, now we've got the photo right here, and I can click this download button right here to download the photo. All right, so here is the old original photo. And as you can see, it's pretty beat up here on the left side and the right side. Now there's no settings inside of Image2Go. So I just simply clicked the button and it said remove the scratches. So here is the output. And we can see it is significantly better. Now there is still large pieces missing, but we can see when we compare this, the original photo has scratches on it and the new photo does not have scratches on it. AI's tried to fill in as much as possible and clean up the photo. So this is definitely better. You can see for sure the men in the middle are definitely cleaned up a little bit, but they are a little bit glossed over because AI has tried to rewrite what they look like. So overall, not bad. You could always run this through again, or you could crop the photo if there's something specific that you wanted from it. Okay, I'm going to try a second photo now, and I'm just going to click the apps button again. I'm going to scroll on down to the image restoration. I'll open it up and I'll click upload my file. From here, I'm going to pick archive photo number 2, and I'm going to do the exact same thing here as it's ready to upload on the bottom, and I'll click restore now. Okay, and we're all done, and we can see now that they're asking us to either upgrade or come back tomorrow. I'm going to click the download button right here. Okay, and we can see this is the original photo. It features some women having tea. There's a guy here as well. There's a big piece that's missing right here, and we've got some minor distressing on the photo, the dress here, for example. And we can see the cleaned up photo is here. We can see that all those little specks are gone. We can see this piece is still here. So there is a limitation when you're trying to restore old photos. If you're completely missing an area of the photo, AI simply does not know what to put in there. There could be a missing person here, for example, but it does know enough to clean up little imperfections. Like we can see here, there's some scratch marks, and those have been cleaned up. So you could just run this through multiple times, but there is a limitation in that you can't tell the AI tool exactly how to clean this up. So there is another option that you can use, and this is PhotoPiece. So this is online, this is completely free. It's like a Photoshop clone, and there is a spot healing brush that you can use. So over on the left-hand side, there is this little Band-Aid, and it's a spot healing brush. If you hold down your mouse, you can see there's different options here. I am going to click on the spot healing brush tool. I'm going to make my size of my brush large enough that you can see it here. And then really what you do is you paint around where you would like it fixed. So I'm just going to paint over here on the left-hand side, for example, and then it's going to look outside of where I painted, and it's going to try to match what's there. So you might get some interesting results depending on where exactly you're brushing. So for example, if I start on the edges, I can start to paint in pretty much wallpaper because it's cloning what's just on the other side of the brush. So if that's what I want to have happen, PhotoPiece can be a nice option to try to clean up scratches inside of photographs. Now your results may vary based on how much you're brushing at one time. And you'll notice I'm also cloning wallpaper, and that might not be what I want. So for example, if I click right here on the lady's hair, I'm hoping it's going to write more hair in there, but it may actually write more of the wallpaper in there. So you just don't really know. It's doing its best to try to guess as to what the background really is. So you may get mixed results depending on the tool that you're using. If you have small imperfections, an AI tool like Image 2 Go may work great. If you have larger areas you'd like to paint in, Photopea can be a great option as well. Worst case scenario, you just need to crop the photo as well if there's large pieces that are missing. But overall, this is coming along nicely. Totally depends on how much time and energy you'd like to dedicate to it. I hope you found this walkthrough helpful. Here's another video where you can have some fun using some free tools.